Assalamualaikum. Good day. Hello everyone. My name is Siti Rifanny. You can call me Fanny in short. I'm currently pursuing a bachelor's degree in the accounting at Pajajaran University. I chose University of Szeged as my host university in the Indonesian Student Mobility Awards or IISMA program. And here I chose the Faculty of Business Administration and Management, and I have been taking 4 courses. There are business ethics, business writing in company correspondence, project management in the EU, and lastly marketing channels. So first off, let's talk about when I heard about the IISMA program. At first, my financial accounting lecturer, Miss Ersatri Wahyuni, many thanks to her, she announced the socialization program in the so-called Info FEB UNPAD group and encouraged students to apply. Initially, I was very insecure about this IISMA scholarship application due to my low GPA, but along with it, I didn't receive a former scholarship before. However, my friend Chantika suggested that I apply this IISMA program with her. Shortly after that, I prepared my essay, my documents to submit, and was ready for the most nerve-wracking moments of my life. That is the interview process. It took almost a month to receive the announcement of the IISMA program. And when I saw that I was one of the applicants to be studying in the University of Szeged, and I prostrated and cried to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala while saying, "Thank God, you granted this scholarship to me. Many thanks to Allah." So moving on to the departure preparation, I volunteered as a student representative or SR candidate amongst 25 awardees to facilitate the communication between IISMA, home, and host university. And I won the most votes by polling held through the line polls in our IISMA Szeged Malats group. And what I remember the most from that moment of our departure process was the visa application. The 25 of us have different dates and times for the appointment, yet it was a bit tricky for other awardees outside Jakarta and West Java region to come to the embassy of Hungary. Moreover, the most complicated part of our visa application is the biometric identification to make the current residence permit in Hungary and the ticketing process afterwards. We flew together with Turkish Airlines on the 1st of September and arrived on the 2nd of September. I and other awardees landed at Budapest Lisbon Airport, and the flight took 11 hours, transit from Sukarno-Hatta to Istanbul Airport, and 2 hours connecting flight from Istanbul to Budapest Lisbon Airport. My first impression of Hungary was that the airport is relatively small and its city adheres to fancy, old-fashioned European culture. Of course, in a good way. And also for the University of Szeged itself, the rectorate building here was very aesthetically pleasing. And what's more, I am feeling so grateful to study in the heart of Europe. Since the Faculty of Business Administration and Management buildings, the GO there and KO building there are strategically located along the city center complex or the Dugonich Square. Speaking about the cultural differences, one of PPI Hungary members said that the pedestrians are called the king of the road. Here in Szeged, as the vehicles passing through, they will stop if the pedestrians are crossing the road. Another prominent example of cultural differences is when a student wants to go to the bathroom, they will immediately go to the bathroom without asking permission from their lecturers. Those even is very contradictory to what we have in Indonesia. And in terms of cultural shock, honestly, I did not experience it since I lived in Australia for about 2.5 years. However, I experienced adjustment disorder due to my hectic schedule and poor time management. Since that, I have to take a regular medication morning and night. And in addition to that, a psychologist from IISMA, Budian, assisted me in overcoming my procrastination by teaching me how to plan a schedule, and she taught me the time management activities and did some mindfulness exercises. First thing I noticed during my first classes on every course that I take is that the learning environment is similar to what I have been experienced in Australia back in my high school before. And compared to my home university, the classes here are less stressful and more interactive. However, I needed to change my study pace by spending at least 2 hours a day. Also, I did my midterm and final examination, and the results were excellent for, especially for business ethics and business writing. And to be culturally connected with international colleagues and lecturers, along with other IISMA Szeged awardees, we participate in activities held by the University of Szeged and PPI Hungary. So, such as like the activity, for example, is the Fall Season Festival and so many gatherings. So, if I could turn back time, I would fix my study pace step by step. After accomplishing the ISMA program, I became more independent and learned to become a leader by being a student representative. It was memorable and valuable too for me personally. And as for the aspects for my host university, I hope that my home university could improve from both social and academic aspects. Moreover, after arriving in Indonesia, I would be more critical, tolerant, and open-minded. Therefore, I will contribute by promoting the ISMA program to the juniors and being more self-sufficient person in my home university. I'm officially ISMA biased because it was a life-changing experience and a turning point of a milestone for my whole life to be participating in this ISMA program here at the University of Szeged for one semester. Be bold to go abroad!